everybody, it's Hannah at the Doodlebug in Jasper, Indiana, and welcome to our What's New Today at the Doodlebug Facebook Live. So today what we worked on, I've been telling you guys, we've been really working hard to get kind of caught up and reorganized, shifting around the seasons, as Valentine's Day is over, spring stuff is starting to ship, Easter stuff is going to start to ship soon, some of it's already here. Just kind of moving the store around a little bit. So what I think I'm going to do today is I want to show you some of the areas we have been working on to rearrange. That way, the store, especially for those that don't get into the store, you can kind of, see what, how the flow of the store is. And if you do make it in, then you kind of know where things are. Plus, if you are a local crafter and you are able to make it in, you can see some of the good new sections that we've got going on for you guys, so you can stop in again soon and check them out. So we're going to flip the camera around, and then we'll check out new stuff, and then we'll look at sale stuff, okay? Because I moved more stuff to sale. As we were moving stuff around, I had to make some room. So some products that I love, and I always feel like I have to apologize to the product, if that makes sense, when I put it on sale. So I will show you some good new stuff that we got on sale too. All right, here we go. All right, so what did we do? So yesterday we worked on getting all of the Easter stamps and dies so far moved up front. And as you can see, we have just 4 of our Easter card kits left from Pink and Main. And then we've got all kinds of great little Easter dies. One's a good one. It even says Happy Easter, the little cross. These are cottage cut. Some little verbiage there. This is one of my favorite ones. And look how the little Happy and Spring and Easter and Bunny, they have little ears on the end. Some cute little bunnies from Impression Obsession. These are some cute little stacked bunnies. These are little chicks, and you can put bunny ears on them or use the bunny ears for something else. This is a really cool little Sizzix die that the little chick pops up out of the egg. So lots of great stuff pulled up into this section. So we've worked on that. We also worked on getting all of our kind of basic shape dies reorganized. Makes it a little bit easier for you guys to shop, and it freed up space on the wall, which was what I needed for a bunch of orders that we've got coming in. So Spellbinders has a great release, and it is overflowing its spot up front. Pink Fresh, I'm getting ready to place a Pink Fresh order. I just placed a Honeybee order today, so lots of stuff like that that's coming in, and I need room for. All right, next up, so the 49 and Market section here, we do have the, which kit is this? Blossom. I couldn't think of the word. I wanted to say the pink one. Blossom is now also available, open stock. So we have those papers available now. You don't have to buy just the collection kit. So now you can get the Blossom papers. Isn't that one pretty? Open stock as well. These really don't have names. So far I've showed you 1, 2, and this one here is 3. And then the back of 3. Here is 4. And then the back of 4. And I wonder if that is 5 down there. Oh, so this is the bonus. So we did open up some of these. So that's a little bonus paper that wouldn't be open stock normally. All right, so that is a new little addition there. Let's see what else. We worked a bunch on the little boy, little girl, and birthday section. So look how nice and full this section is now. That is super exciting. So it is looking great again. We do now have the It's Your Birthday. We've got all this open stock as well now. So we were able to fill in some spots here in the birthday section. So we've got all kinds of fun new papers that we just added. This is just a fun one. And then the little balloon animals there. Let's see, this one here, as well as new, and then the little cut apart. So we worked on this section a lot today. Oh, let's see, what other, I worked on this section. So Leslie did that section. I worked on getting the camping section. Multi-Blossoms film strip, please. Was that a paper I just showed, Audrey? Multi-Blossoms film strip. Oh, you saw, I think, this one right here. Was it this one here? So we've got a Rouge one, and then the Essentials one. And this one is the Blossom. And then this one here is the Rouge, and it's got some bigger ones. So yes. Okay. All right. So there's a time delay. I know I hate this. I hate the time delay. So I talk, and then it usually takes like 30 seconds to get to you guys. So Audrey, if you will type if you want Rouge film strips or the Blossom film strips, then I will know. Both. You know what, girlfriend? That's even easier for me. That's even better yet. I love your style. All right. I am pulling those with me as I go. Perfect. So yeah, pink stuff is really, really pretty. I love pink, and I always tell you guys I don't get to work with it a whole lot, but I do love pink. All right, so Audrey, I'm pulling those for you. Got them. Then I worked on getting camping and outdoors looking nice, and then we added all these fun, cute little papers. Now, these are not available online. They're only in the store, but if you love the look of these, what I did is I busted apart a collection pack. So if you love all these little papers that you're seeing here, just let me know and I will get you the collection kit on those. But they're just so stinking cute. They are a thinner weight paper, so they are only 89 cents. That's. Hope you guys are still there. Sorry, I just had a phone call try and come through, so hopefully I didn't lose you. Then I also worked on the cooking and recipe area, so it is nice and full again too. We just had this kind of in a different area, and it works for cooking as well. So that's been moved over here, so that was fun. And then we're working on getting pet area cleared up so we can refill it. We got Christmas reorganized. So Christmas starts here. We've got all the Christmas paper in this area. We actually leave our Christmas out all year long. I know some stores box Christmas up and then they bring it out in July, but we leave it out all year long. We've got a little room here for one line of Valentine's we have to move yet. Valentine's is moved over to here now. And a little bit we've got left there. And look at all the space we created. I know this looks horrible. It looks amazing to me because that means when new stuff comes in, we have area for it right away. We've already got it moved. So I'm super, super excited about that because I know I've got Echo Park coming. I've got Simple Stories coming. Same thing over here. We had Valentine's on this side as well. So we've got that cleaned out now. And look at our poor little Plum Grove. Plum Grove has sold down so much. We've still got some good embellishments though there. So that is going to be ready to move soon as well too. We've got summer here. I've got a huge little area available in summer. I'm ready for summer lines to start hitting. All right, so let's come back and check out what is new. Oh, and the new wall. So you guys haven't been in. A lot of times we put stuff here just as a place that you can go to look for it if you saw it alive, and it's kind of easier to find. So it hangs back here for a few weeks, and then it goes to the regular shelf. You can see these are some of the ones that just came in the other day. Our Totally Tiffany section, our organizational section. Looking good. All right, so even on days, I guess I feel like I have to do that. It's kind of like when you're at home and you don't really work off your to-do list. I don't know if any of you ever write things on your to-do list and then cross them off, like things that you did. So maybe you reorganized the junk drawer, but nobody sees that. So I write it down and I cross it off, just to prove to myself, yes, you did get things done. You were accomplished today. All right, so what did come in today is Impression Obsession. So we've got the new limited. It's only available usually for about a month and a half, but they do a monthly cling stamp, different themed. And I did just get the email today for March's, since it's March 1st. I mean, she was on it this month. And so I will get that email out to you guys probably tomorrow sometime. But the limited edition one this time is Easter themed. So this was the February one. And just so you know, I order them in February and they usually come out the next month. I think I ordered my order, I told you guys to have it in like by the 14th. So I think I ordered it on the 15th and it just got here. So she makes these kind of, that's a very limited run. And I think she waits until a certain point and then she makes them and makes a few extras as well. So this guy here, you can see it comes in nice little clamshell packaging. Here's the actual size of the stamps on the back. I'll try to be a little one-handed wonder here. Okay. So you've got your stamps in here. They are a red cling stamp. So the little red cling stamps I think are kind of the best of both worlds. You get that nice red rubber, which gives you a much better impression and much more detail than what the clear ones do. I mean, you can ask anyone that's been stamping for years and they will tell you that red rubber does do a much better job as far as your image goes. But the drawback is you can't see exactly where you're going with it. Now, you're going to notice though, when they cut these, look how close they get them. So they do a really good job of cutting those stamps as close as they can to the image. So that way, whenever you put this on your block, you're going to be able to, line it up much more easily than what you could just with an old-time wood mount stamp. They do have a little cling on the back. So this here peels back, and then there's your cling. And then that will stick to your stamp platform, your MISTI, or your clear blocks. Okay? And then once you're done with them, you can store them however you want. However you store your other cling stamps, your clear stamps, whatever you want to do, you can put it back in its little clamshell. I would probably store it in here because in the clamshell, what you get when you order the limited monthly releases, you're going to get a little idea book on the front. It's going to show you exactly what's in there. And then, or a little idea on the front, and then whenever you open it up, it's a little idea book as well. So then they've even got a little explanation here. The 3 main samples this time are designed by the same designer. They have a vintage distressed look, kind of, the warm tones. Here's another little sample. And then you've got a third one on the back. So you've got 3 ideas in here. You've got good packaging for it. And then all your little stamps. And this month is huge. I don't know if they're always this big or not. I feel like you got a little extra this month in this one. I do have extras of these. I usually only order 1 or 2 extras. This time, because the stamp set is so stinking cute, we had quite a few people pre-order, which tells me that it's a good release. So then I, in turn, order more just for the store. Now, if we would sell out of these, okay, whenever I place my March order, she usually keeps them on her website for 2 months for us. So I can get more of these in if we would sell out. But right now, I have, I think, 4 to sell and put on the shelf. So that's the little February stamp set. What else I got from them? So these are some new dies, brand new ones. And look how cool this one is. So whenever it cuts, all right, it is going to do, a positive and a negative. So what's going to cut out of the paper is going to be this oval here, and then it's going to have this cute little dotted stitch. Then the other piece it's going to have, kind of like the negative that's going to stay on your card, which is so cool, is going to be this bigger oval and those little dots. Miss Sarah, I see that. I will get that pulled for you. So this is super, super cool. I'm going to may even grab my mount and we'll check these out. So there's that oval, and it's called Oval of Circles. Well, that's not confusing. This one is called Ring of Circles. How neat that one is. And then this one here is called Oval Labels. And again, whenever you cut this one out, you're going to get a positive and a negative. So one that's going to pop out and one that's going to stay in the paper. Then these guys are not new, but you know, it's that time of the year. They're so stinking cute, so I brought them back. These are called Easter gnomes. So you've got 3 different gnomes in here, and they do not have to be Easter, because obviously you are cutting that carrot out. You do not have to make him hold a carrot, a bunny, or an egg. You can make him hold anything or hold nothing. But so the Easter gnomes have been restocked. What is better than coffee? Winnie the Pooh, or Winnie the Pooh and coffee. So I know the Winnie the Pooh stamps did really, really good at Christmas for us. So they just did another one, and it's coffee themed. And it's called Pooh Coffee. Coffee doesn't ask silly questions. Coffee understands. May your morning coffee give you the strength to make it to your mid-morning coffee. The struggle is real. Maybe coffee will help. Coffee first, bothers later. Oh my gosh, that is so stinking cute. I didn't even read that one when it was on the side. I just thought the little Winnie the Pooh trying to get into the coffee cup was so stinking cute. So that one is called Pooh Coffee. So that came in today too. And then yesterday, I don't know if you saw the post or not, but we put a few things on sale. So we've got this little cut and emboss set here. So this, it says cut embossing stencil. So this you can actually use 3 different ways. So you can cut it out, and you may get a little bit of an imprint depending on your machine. But if you cut it out and then run it back through with that rubber mat a lot of your machines came with, and you have no idea what to do with it, then it's going to pick up all those little details. Okay, so there's one way, 2 way. The 3rd way, you just run it through, leave your paper in here, flip it over, and then go ahead and chalk it, ink it, marker, whatever you want to color in those little spaces, using this truly as a stencil. Okay, next one on that is $10.95 for that set. Next one here is a little Christmas tree. So you can create a cute little layered look. You've got all different kinds of little garland on here, the little lights on there. Again, you can cut it out. You can go back through and get more of an impression. You can use it for a stencil on these little ones there. I've got 2 of that one. This one we only have 1 left, and it's the little bee and the hexagons. $10.95 on that one as well. These here little gnomes, their packaging is just taking up too much space, and you can see they're down to just 1, and 2. So I just want to get rid of them. I want to clearance them out. That way we have a little more room up there in the die section, because I told you how much stuff is coming in. So this one here is called Gnome Boy, and you've got a die, a stamp, and a stencil in here. So this is a 3-piece set, all for $9. Then you've got same thing, and this one is called Gnome Child. And you've got things like Noel, Sending Christmas Cheer, Have a Magical Christmas, Jingle Gnomes. Again, you've got the little stencil in there, so you can color in his, shirt different ways, or her shirt different ways. You've got the stamp set and a die set. So again, stamp, stencil, and die, all for $9. And then this is a cute little one here that you can use with gnomes or without. This one here is just a stamp set in this one, and it's got this really pretty little mistletoe arch, and it says, "Meet me under the mistletoe. May all your Christmas wishes come true. Holly jolly Christmas." So there are those 3 that we put on, and I did post those already, so you may have seen those. You may have missed them. So there they are again. And then my vendor of the day. Oh, another thing I did, we're working on restocking the 40% off sale paper. So I've got a few more that I added to that today. All right, friends, told you I have a Pink Fresh order I have got to place. And we have a good sized Pink Fresh section that is already full. So I need to make a little room. So everything you see here for the live is going to be 30% off. Hi guys, I'll be right with you. All right, so we've got stamp, die, and stencil. This one is called You're My Favorite. So again, that one's going to be 30% off. Just a reminder, I love you. You're my favorite person. You're my favorite thing about every day. I love you more today than yesterday, but not as much as tomorrow. So stamp, die, stencil. Those two need to go as a set though, please, because otherwise I have to reorder if I just sell one. So this is going to be a set, but 30% off. These two here are going to go as a set as well, but again, 30% off. This one is so pretty. It's called Rustic Floral Wreath, and you can see this is just a stencil and a die. There is no stamp for this, but look how pretty that is. So there's that one. I'm almost done with my live. I'll be right with you, okay? This one here is called Be Courageous. So this is going to be another 3-piece set. Here is your stamp. Then it will cut out the window in the middle. And then you have a stencil that will color all of that in. So it will color in all of those little flowers. This one here is Be Courageous. Again, it's stamp, stencil, and die combo, but 30% off on those. And you're going to get things like, you are courageous, you are strong enough to face it all, even if it doesn't feel like it right now. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Never trust your fears, they don't know your strength. Ooh, that's good. Next one that's up here is called Folk Art Slimline. This is just the slimline. So it is a really fun little background here. It looks like we can get a stamp set. If you want the stamp set to go with it too, let me know. And I will order that in for you. And I will even honor the 30% off since I don't have the stamps in right now for that one. So Folk Art Slimline. Sarah, you got it on the wreath and the stencil. Perfect. Next one here, we got just 2 more, friends. This one here is called Sweet Leaves Frame. This one here is a stencil and a die combo. Let me flip this over so it makes sense. So this one does a really neat little outer. This is just cute. I would probably use it on the inside, maybe on my stamp, or maybe on my envelope or something. But I'm sure they've got really cool techniques where they have used this somewhere else. But I love the window that this one creates. So again, this one here, you've got the stencil and then the die. And once you stencil it, then that die will cut out that really cool window for you. Those are going to be 30% off. And then our final one here, this is the Begonian Villa print. I think I said that right. So this one gives you a really pretty leaf print here. And then you've got the stencil that goes with it. There's the stencil. So you can stencil those guys in. And those are going to be 30% off. That is going to be a set there. This one is 17, this one is 15 and some change, but you'll get 30% off both of those. So, fun stuff. Alright guys, well that's all the time I can give you since I had somebody just come in. Leslie left a little early today. She had to leave at 4 today. Emily was supposed to work tonight, but she remembered after the schedule that she had seen your banner pictures for softball. So I'm covering her shift, so we don't have any overlap, I guess is what I'm getting at. So I've got to go help these ladies that are so patiently waiting, but hopefully you saw some good stuff. Kind of, showed you some of the areas in the store that we just kind of retouched a little bit, and then some sale items too. So check it all out. Now all the sale items except for that 30% off Pink Fresh, that did get posted on to the website as well. So you can go to www.thedoodlebuginc.com and you can go to the on sale section and check it all out for yourself. All right, guys, thanks so much for popping in here with me. We did get a box today, so we're working on that tomorrow. So I'll have even more good stuff to show you. Okay, thanks, guys. Bye.